My name is Antonio Daza, and I'm running for Congress because I believe that in America, every person should have equal access to opportunity. I'm an LGBTQ plus immigrant, a small business owner and resident of District 11 for 18 years. I'm running for Congress as a progressive Democrat because I've been engaged and alarmed by the current state of American politics, and I believe it is time for the American people to be protected equally by those who are supposed to serve us. In Congress, I'll be an advocate for human and civil rights as we fight together to end all systemic injustices. It's time to level the playing field for the American people and demand that our governments serve and protect everyone. I'm advocating for a social safety net that meets the demands of the current crisis that we're living in, with overdue policies like Medicare for all, a $15 minimum wage, free public college, and stronger protections for tenant rights. It's time to stand in solidarity with workers and demand that the rich start paying their fair share. I will support legislation to raise taxes on corporations and the wealthy to fund social service programs. Equal access to opportunity also means ensuring that future generations have a planet where to build their lives. It's about time we begin to seriously address the climate disaster on a national level. We need a Green New Deal that will transition America away from greenhouse gas emissions, create millions of jobs, while protecting communities tied to the fossil fuel industry. I also know that to get back to a highly functioning civil society, we have to restore trust in our institutions, which begins with aggressive justice reform. In Congress, I will advocate for sweeping police reform and accountability, including measures to divest from policing while reallocating funds to social programs like healthcare, housing, education, and supportive services. The remaining police presence should be redefined, minimized, and demilitarized. I believe that when basic needs are met, real safety exists in our communities. Beyond police reform, we need to legalize marijuana, end the death penalty, and call for meaningful immigration reform. As an immigrant myself who came to this country 18 years ago seeking asylum, and as a congressman, I will be an advocate for ethical and dignifying treatment of immigrants, including taking children out of detention centers, guaranteeing and expanding protections for dreamers, abolishing ICE, and moving toward welcoming refugees and those who seek asylum. I hope over the course of 2021 and 2022 to work together with members of all communities that make our district so diverse, including my fellow candidates, to strengthen our vision and come back together as Americans who care about each other. This process is not about what each of us can individually gain from it, but what each of us contributing to build an even better union. I'm a gay man from Venezuela living in the South, so I understand the impacts of systemic discrimination on communities, and I strongly believe in justice for all. In Congress, I will be an advocate for inmate rights, immigrant rights, women's rights, LGBTQIA rights, and disability rights as we fight together to end all systemic injustices. We need to ensure a better future for us and our children. We deserve it, and it's long overdue.